A stopper, a bopper. I'm in and out. Let me close my door. I need my luck. I need to get high. As we're pulling up in a sucker suck. I'm in that Tonka, baby. Please don't show me love. If a problem come up, you know I ain't gonna run. I wonder what the rarest achievement that I have is. It's probably beating Delirium with what you call it, with tainted tainted lost. It has to be. There's no way it's not that. Why are these memes so funny? It's like a Russian meme.
Drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts.
Oh wait, wrong account. That's so greedier actually, is this fucking character. And that's actually crazy luck right there. Huge. On taking damage to build a large amount, I can't even use that. Activates the T10 if you're rolling all enemies in the room. It's a different enemies from anywhere, and that could be really bad. That could be really, really bad. Wow. That's wow, honestly. Chariot, World, and Chariot again. I might as well use World here. Well, nothing, I guess, on Chariot. This one's a Devil Beggar in Greed mode. Wait.
Temperance.
Meta. Wait, wasn't there another... Was there not another one? Honestly, Cards Against Humanity is pretty fucking good. I don't know if I should do it this room or the next one, though. I think I do it next one. Yeah, I probably do it next one. Yeah, I do it next one. Honestly. Bum, 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 bum. Oh? That would have been such an easy rig. Honestly. But whatever. What's up? Dude, I actually have a question for you, because I don't understand this meme that I've been seeing recently. I think it's like a Russian meme. I don't even think this is for me. Okay. I have to find. Well, I have it linked. Oh my god, that's really bad. 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 Here, I'll get it in a second. That's not worth it. Okay, look, check this out. Let me get this. Have you been getting these this meme format of like? Have you been getting these like this format of memes recommended to you recently? I don't know what this show is. I don't know who this character is. But look at the fucking walk, dude. What is this? Wait, am I even sharing my screen? I don't think I'm sharing my screen. Oh yeah, I'm sharing my screen. What is this? Who's this character? What show is this? Why do I keep getting this guy? I keep getting things of this dude in my recommended. Who is this guy? Why is he so swaggy? Like, here, wait, I have this other one. I had this one too.
Prepare to die by my hand.
What is the show?
Where the fuck I am.
Soviet series about Treasure Island? That's kind of hard.
What the fuck is... Oh, sorry, that's my balls.
It's pretty hard.
Holy fucking shit!
And, how long are you gonna stand there, Jimmy?
Oh! Holy shit! That was hard. I need more. I need more. Loud.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Was this? Did I just like miss out on this? It seemed like this was like a meme a month ago and I just missed out. Character from the 1988 Soviet animated film Treasure Island. Oh, it spread in Russia in 2018. In July 22nd, user posted a fan cam of the set to a funk song. Why not? Is this the original? Is this the... So this is the one that made it. Can I get like the... It's this one.
Oh shit.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. It's a pretty hard walk, honestly. It's just the walk. It's just the walk is so good. Fuck me, dude. Funny. Funny. Very haha. Very haha. Indeed. So I've been keeping up with this game called Atomic Heart for like a couple years now. Maybe like 2 years, and it's been looking good, and apparently this is gameplay for it. They showed gameplay for it at like it looks like another like game like BioShock or something like that. I don't know, it looks really cool. Like it looks really good. Wait, no, this is from August 25th. This was in the new wait. No, that was like a week ago. No, this is the new gameplay. I never saw it. It looks like a modern day BioShock. Have you ever played BioShock? That game's fucking awesome, man. Look at these hot robots. God damn. When are we gonna get fuck bots like that? I wanna fuck it. I'm sorry, that was really horny. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm so sorry. She looks cool, right? It's like Russia. There's some nice little like. Oh no, this I've been following this game for like years, and it looks like it's finally gonna come out. Sometimes things look like a little too stylistic, but like, I don't know, it looks cool. Usually when things look really good, sometimes it's a little too good, maybe, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So okay, is this? It's like a fucking like, it's like a unicorn. I don't know, it looks cool though, right? It's supposed to be like BioShock almost, but in like Russia. It's a Russian game. Russian devs. This is what the Russians have been cooking up. There's robots. There's like fucking like zombies and shit. Russians, huh? What do you mean? Oh, okay. He just like sexually assaulted a robot. Anyways, I will be playing this game when it comes out anyways, so. And if it sucks, it sucks, so fuck it. Did they have a release date in this trailer? What is that? Give me a release date. Give me a release date. Wait, go to atomicheart.game and it's not gonna give me a release date. What's oh it has a wait, it has a Steam page. Wait. Pause champ, wait. Hold up. I swear it's not gonna have a... Wait. I don't know why this is taking so long to load. Did my internet just die? Oh. Q4 2022. Wait, aren't we... I'm sorry, are we not in Q4 like in a month? Aren't we like in Q4? We're in... I know, we're in like... We are... I know we're in Q3, but like isn't Q4 like in like a month or two? When does Q4 start? I don't know the exact dates, but Q3 ends ends at the end of the month. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they're saying this comes out in Q4 and they don't have a release date. How long is Q4? I don't know the exact dates. Q4 is from October. There's no way this game comes out in 2 months. Essentially, no, sorry. That would be like 3 months. No, that could be like... That's just weird. Do you not know how long a quarter of a year is? And I'm not... I don't know, dude. I'm like thinking in my fucking head. I don't know the exact dates off the top of my head. But yeah, man, that's kind of crazy. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm not... whatever. It's not worth it. What is the...
A man named Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Actually, why would I watch H-Shark do it when I can just go on The Rock's Instagram myself? What is The Rock doing on what the fuck is he doing on Instagram that's so weird? H-Shark made a video on it. God damn. Wait, is he just doing normal squats? Is he what is he lifting this? Like what is this attached? Oh, it's attached to the little waist trainer. I thought it was attached to that. I thought it was attached to... Never mind. I thought it was like attached to his dick, dude. Oh my god. Seems like he's doing okay. That's so dumb. The exercise? I mean, it's working for him. I'm already bored. What the fuck? What is he going on about?
And posted 5 different posts from the same marketing meeting. So I plan to do a deep dive into all of the angles of this marketing meeting and break down which of these posts, I'll rank them, is the most quintessential and powerful.
Oh yeah, he has an energy drink. It's just a fucking hip thrust, but standing up, it's looking more gay. Maybe he just wants a fat fucking ass. Even like I don't know. Sometimes I want a fat ass. Sometimes I'm looking at like I've seen like dudes on like Twitter and their asses are fucking huge, and I just go, damn. I don't know. Like, but I've never seen a dude with a fat ass in real life. I feel like it only exists on the internet, or they're just like photoshopped. I don't know. It has to be photoshopped. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's like, bro, like, oh yeah, I want to listen. I want to listen later. It's like one of those things where it's like I feel like I've seen it. Seen it like online, and that's about it. You ever heard the saying? If it's too good to be true, then it... Wow. Then it probably is. That's like how I feel. Zeus Lords and gulps the current trinket. I don't know, it'd be worth it. Or like, I don't know. Doesn't really make sense, man. What I learned, man? So I went to, Did I talk about the Tampa trip at all? On stream yet? Tampa's where critical is too, dude. Tampa is such a shithole. Or the part of Tampa that I was in, near like the university, was so fucking dog shit, man. I've never been to a more like desolate, like shitty area of Florida my entire life. I think just South Florida is Omega based. Because I can't imagine like living in these like, dude, you like go like they're like 8-lane streets and there's like 2 cars on them. They're fucking 8-lane streets. Why the fuck do you have 8-lane streets and these like not densely, it's not populated at all. Like like the infrastructure doesn't even make sense. Like there's like houses in the middle of fucking nowhere, and they're not even like bad houses. Some of them are nice houses. It's so weird to me. None of this shit makes sense, man. Like I don't know, man. It's so fucking weird. Like so many. Oh, I need one more. I just need one more coin. Can I get a coin from one of these, maybe? Doubles your hearts, reveals the map. The world. Maybe I'll get a coin in here. If you ever go to fucking Florida for anything, never go to anywhere but South Florida. That's all I'm saying. Or Orlando. What do I think it is? I think I just like cities, man. I think I'm just a big fan of cities at this point. Because, dude, the other thing is, so there's this there's this urban legend. What is that? Activate? No. There's this city in Florida called Ybor City, and essentially what it is a city where there's this dude who goes around and licks people's shoes. That's like his favorite thing to do. That's his thing. Is that he likes licking people's shoes. So me and D-Salt went all the way we drove like an hour to like this city to find this guy who licks people's shoes, and he wasn't even there. Ain't that some shit?
Against humanity.
He wasn't even there. Like, dude, I was actually so upset. So I found this dank monitor. What's so dank about it? What's so dank about it? But I find that so funny. The fuck is this? Why? Why would you buy this? This just seems like why instead of this, why wouldn't you just get one big monitor? What? And in that orientation too, like I don't get people who put okay. There are reasons to put your monitor like straight up. I'm not gonna act like there aren't reasons to do that. But personally, fuck, I don't really get it. PhD. Yeah, I know it's 2 monitors on top of each other. I think that's fucking stupid. What is that? Durable hook. Maxwell. You could have OBS on one and chat on the other part. Yeah, but I could just like I could just do that on my other monitor. I don't know. Plus, I hate having OBS up while I'm I hate having OBS open while I stream. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I could just do that on a second monitor normally. I feel like you're making it harder for like no reason. You're like purposely making your own life harder. No, I can see why XQC banned that emote. There's the last guy. Yo, are you? Did you you watch Lord of the Rings, right? You're a Lord of the Rings guy, right? If I remember correctly. I don't know if it was you or someone else. I think it's you though. I watched all the extended editions. Holy fuck! What do you think of the TV show? You didn't watch it? Okay. Are you gonna watch it? Where does it say there's a thing in here? Aw, dude, that's really bad. Fuck. No. Oh. Nice. Holy. I was thinking about watching it maybe because I don't know. I'm not really watching anything right now. I'm gonna kill myself if I run this. Like, I don't want to do it. Yeah, whatever, I'll do it. Jesus Christ. I feel like, dude, I don't know. I feel like recently, like content-wise of like things to do, I feel like I'm running out of things to do, man. Like, I fucking like, I don't know about you, but like I feel like YouTube has been like really boring lately. Like Twitch has been kind of like boring because like, dude, I don't know. I feel like these days all I fucking do is I just go on like TikTok. I open TikTok. and I just watch TikTok for like 2 hours. And maybe it's just like destroyed my like sense of like fucking like time. Like I don't know. Like I just end up watching like fucking even like people that I used to like watch on YouTube. I don't really watch that much anymore. Like I'll go through like my sub feed and like I'll pass like 20 videos before I find one I actually want to see. Oh fuck, that's so AIDS. Okay, he's dead. I could reroll something in the shop, maybe. Damn, I wish I could get that. Watch them throw
bonjour. I got something to say to the pigs. Yeah, I just got an M for a gig. Yeah, I just blow the M on my kids. Yeah, foreigns in the driveway, you can
Alright,
see.
so let's see.
Me and Hugo, we going big. Yeah, a plain Jane, read me. Yeah, diamonds in the face crushed up, you can see it. Diamonds in the face crushed up, I can see it.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, this run just got interesting. Does it shoot the— oh my god, it does. Well, anything that goes near me is dead. Fuck, man. I wanted the whatever. Nice. I can get a trinket maybe. Oh, that's actually really good for right now. What is that? Oh. Spawns the random key pickups. Duplicates one item. Got a whole lot of. Damn it. I need one of these to drop a coin. One of you drop a coin. Fuck! Well, that's okay. Honestly. Shit, that doesn't kill it? That's 45 fucking damage and doesn't kill it? Are you kidding me? That's insane, bro. BRB? Alright. Dude, that's so crazy looking. Well, this run just actually got winnable. Bertano, I can just use Bertano now. And High Priestess, that's actually pretty useful. I got a boss I don't want to fight. Maybe I should have rerolled that, honestly. Oh! I don't know what the fuck I just fought, but I don't know if I want to know what I just fought. Oh, wait, I'm fine. Oh my god.
But it doesn't matter. You know that every competitor has an electrocardiogram, blood and urine tests every 48 hours to see if there's any change in his physical condition? Do you know that they use the most sophisticated training methods from the Soviet Union, East and West Germany, and the newest Olympic power, Trinidad and Tobago? But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I tell you, it just doesn't matter. 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 Even if we win,
No, honestly, Straw might be the meta.
so far over our heads that our noses bleed for a week to 10 days. Even if God in heaven above comes down and points his hand at our side of the field, even if every man, woman, and child held hands together and prayed for us to win, it just wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Jumping out the Camino. Slept the gas station, smell like hot Cheetos. Quarter softcore on a TiVo. Modern meatloaf. Breathe smoke. Got a vegan bitch in the Peace Corps. All she ever do is ask me what I eat meat for. Hold up, pause. Always over the quota. Boss. Wake up in polo, sleep in Lacoste. Travel across the world, but that didn't faze me. Couple people that I know that happen to play.
Dude.
Once they start to realize that I'm actually crazy. Shit, I'm actually crazy. And choose phone getting blown up by Leo and the cone. Pushing the urine up to the moon. Go to Hawaii, fuck with Saloons. Get paid in the sleep in the ocean. Just keep it emotion. I'm rolling with emotion. Yeah, I'm rolling. Keep it emotion. I'm rolling. Yeah. And your bitch wearing elbow pads. Sell her pussy over.
I thought I was gonna one-shot them. If I can already one-shot them normally, I don't need the Straw. Straw's usually like a top tier item in this one.
Coming from a place where there was no Jesus, walking bohemian, dying creeps and feces. Cause shit real, flying to your windshield to get killed, bugging out, adding all up and down. I just gave it away. The label came name and put a name on the face.
Well. Wait, that gives me piercing. Wait, that's bad. Oh man, that might be really bad. I might have really fucked up. Wait. Oh, I re-rolled it. I forgot. Damn it. That would have been so good. Honestly. It's rotating list of effects for each room. Don't mind if I don't. Oh. Spawn sacks, health. Let me bring this person out with me into the. Honestly, both of these I don't want. Loki, honestly. How did the eyeball work with Epic? I actually need to look that up. Because this might be bad. I mean, it would be good. Overrides eyeball. Okay, it doesn't even do anything actually. Rotten Baby's actually a pretty good find, low-key. Another Jared, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna have so many scuzzies for the fight, the last fight. No. Back? Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Not much going on today. Today I'm kind of just like chilling. Watch video? Sure. I'll do it after this run. I'll do it after this run. Yeah, might as well. Huh? Really? Wake up, wake up. Who got beef with me? Who got beef with me? That's really bad. No, Myra! Oh wait, I'm fine. I have 9 lives. Oh, I forgot I had 9 lives. Oh my god. God, I hate this fucking enemy. Okay. I get him? Okay, I did. I just killed myself again. This is okay. I have 6 more lives. What's the boss? Oh, it's a million of them. It's a million of them. Okay. Now we do the cool thing. Boom. One more time. That was a fuck ton of money. We have 1 million fucking scuzzies! Holy fuck, look at him go. Fucking hell, man. Alright. What else can I get in here? Really, man? Give me some good shit. Take that. Yeah, they give me fucking nothing. Whatever. Let's finish this. I wonder if the scuzzies are just gonna kill him like instantly. Oh, that's really bad. I have to get that new Lemon the watch with you. I don't know what he's doing right now. Let me DM him. I might play Detroit Become Human today, by the way. Because I promised Jane I would play it. Besides me actually wanting to play that game too. I have to like actually play smart with this because he drops items in front of you like all this time. Dude, fuck! Oh, I did it again! I can lose 5 more times. Okay, he can't do his fucking move where he shoots the things out and it's like really bad anymore. Oh wait, he can still do it. Fuck, I would've just died. That's really bad. What I like the most. Do you wanna know who I don't think they fell off, but like they had the world on a chokehold and kind of just like disappeared. I think having the JCS. I feel like JCS actually had the world on a chokehold for like a couple months. And then the dude actually just like disappeared. Like at like the peak of his career, honestly. Cause like he was releasing a lot of videos and they were doing good, but they weren't like completely popping off. You know what I mean? Am I the one that thought about that? Like when everyone was just reacting to his content on like Twitch and like YouTube and everyone was talking about him. Check out his fucking channel actually. He might have uploaded and I just didn't see. I really like this Parkland video. I think that's my favorite one by him. Dude, what the fuck hit me? Dude, I knew this was gonna get the epic strat was gonna get bad when I had to fight this boss. This boss takes you can't just cheese this guy with high damage because they gave him like armor. Fuck! Well, I have one more chance after this one. So. Yeah, it's over. I couldn't even. That time was actually bullshit. I actually low-key couldn't even see the bullets. No way. I gotta pee. I gotta fucking pee, man.
I'm feeling brand new. I would pay a lot to be the nigga in my shoes. Who this for? This is dedicated to my ex-lovers. Hope that you hear this. Never find another. Me and my friends, we don't worry or pretend. Hope you play this at your wedding. Yeah, the one I want to attend. Yeah, this is dedicated to my ex-lovers. Hope that you hear this. Never find another. Me and my friends, we don't worry or pretend. Hope you play this at your wedding. Yeah, the one I want to attend. Vultures at the altar, tell the pastor to watch his back. My girl said she wanted change and then she got a quarterback. Well, damn, I ain't no football player, but I hit it harder than a football player. The girl of my dreams just became a girl. And well, we could talk about that later. Honeymoon in your hometown. Bitch, you broke now. Your mama ask about me almost every week. Deacon speaking tongue, talking about forever. Hold your peace. I said peace, please. Hurry up and kiss so I could eat. Tootsie rolling your tippy toe. So much so that my soul got so. Your auntie and uncle, they love me. All your bridesmaids wanna fuck me. Your groom look like a broom, and it make me ha ha ha. Girl, I could've been your pap, and you be my Remy Ma. I was duped, didn't know the truth. Got rid of my whole flame, now I got a boo. And now I'm feeling cool, I'm feeling brand new. I would pay a lot to be the nigga in my shoes. Who this for? This is dedicated to my ex-lovers. Hope that you hear this. Never find another. Me and my friends, we don't worry or pretend. Hope you play this at your wedding. Yeah, the one I want to attend. This is dedicated to my ex-lovers. Hope that you hear this. Never find another. Me and my friends, we don't worry or pretend. Hope you play this at your wedding. Yeah, the one I want to attend.
Yes, I've been ballin', yeah. Maybe to Lambos and Rarries, yeah. Bracelet Cartier. Take off your clothes, we get naughty, yeah. Whole party lit, bad bitches everywhere. Gang in this bitch, Northside extraordinaire. Pipe up the city, the diamonds gon' light up the city. I got your girl on the low. I slide in and then I'ma dive in it. I got her selling her soul. Pick up 5 bags in a row. White diamonds look like the Pope. Gucci Python on the loafers. Yeah, my picky look just like the ocean. It's colder, North Dakota. From the bowl to the chauffeurs. Having fun in a roaster. In Milan, copping Goya. Now that I'm taking over, your hand out, but I don't owe you. I came from the dirt, so
I was duped, didn't know the truth. Got rid of my whole flame, now I got a boo. And now I'm feeling cool, I'm feeling brand new.
Alright.
I would pay a lot to be the nigga in my shoes. This is dedicated to my ex.
Yo, this like new fucking UI for OBS is kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie. It's so it's so like big. Can I make this like less like? I feel like I have like what old people use. Hope that you see this. Yeah, let me check this out. I feel like this game still looks good. Thanks for the third. Yo, is it just me or like games like? Oh, okay. Here, I'll have the video on actually. I feel like once we got to like PS4, games haven't hit another graphical leap.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
hell no, man.
That's really actually really fucking funny.
The word room and the word dead means the same thing to you. Do you understand? Goodbye, Jim. Goodbye, my boy.
Nice. So that's what he's actually saying in that fucking trailer. This seems like an interesting video. Oh, I kind of want to watch this. I want to see what he has to say about this. Oh, I really want to hear what he has to say about this because I have some strong opinions on this.
On the off chance that any developers may be watching this video, I put forth a simple proposition. Stop listening to competitive players quite so much. Stop
Why?
designing your games around the experience of pro players.
Why?
I may get a variety of responses.
Yeah.
One I naturally anticipate is the classic, skill issue much? To which I say, cope and seethe. I can play Doom Eternal like complete crap all I want on Nightmare, and if I can still win, why does my gameplay even matter? For a more serious, actual answer, I'll say that being good at a game does not make you a good game designer.
Pro players often complain that the guys making decisions about Halo suck at their own game. It's true. I'm not that good at Halo. I'm really not that good at sniping. I'm not that good at anything in Halo except driving the Warthog. And I'm not that good on purpose.
A good player is a good designer like a competitive eater is a good chef, or a porn addict is good at sex. All too often, I see streamers and people who play a game for a living come up with the absolute worst
Definitely going.
ideas
Such a strange
ever,
take.
because ultimately, their experience does not match the majority of the players. Just a heads up, I may use terms like pro, competitive,
I mean,
and
that's kinda
hardcore
true,
player
but-
interchangeably. It basically just means
I feel like that's true. Like maybe like a pro player might have a different outlook on a game. I mean, fuck, in Overwatch, the game that I played for a really long time, that game has a really big like gap between casual and like not casual. But like, you probably should. I feel like this is, my take on this is gonna be like the complete opposite of his, because usually I play games at like that, like a higher level. It's like I feel like you should balance the game for those players. I don't know. Matters the game, but like okay, Halo's like a competitive shooter. Why would you balance like? Sami take equals mute? No, okay, no. I feel like it's pretty simple, right? If you want to have a competitive game, i.e. a game like CSGO, Valorant, or a game like that, you can't balance it to be a game that's it's for casuals. You simply can't, because that destroys the game, the game being competitive. It's like that's it. I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty simple take. Like I that's why I want to hear what he has to say, because that's my take, you know, like it's not that
at higher
complicated.
skill levels, the upper echelon. For an example, let me tell you a story. I'm mostly going to talk about this through my own experience with Halo, but I think much of my points apply to gaming at large. I want you to consider how this might be affecting your favorite game in a similar way. For a period, maybe
Like
after...
I'm gonna say this before he goes on. Is main character 1 joining soon? No, I don't know yet. Wait, I have to read DMs really fast. I'll I have school down. All right. I feel like look. Would love to see his reaction to the vid I sent you. I mean, I could DM him on my. God damn it! I literally turned it off so I wouldn't do that. I did it anyways. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, let's go.
2009, it seemed that developers were doing everything they could to attract new players, casual players, unskilled players. Everything seemed to be shifting towards being able to reward people, even for sucking at the game. For example, Halo 4. Now,
is that what you
Halo
want?
4 was greatly influenced by Call of Duty. Many of the features it borrowed over were ones that seemed intended to help people who suck. For example, random
that.
kill streak rewards. Randomness obviously takes away from the skill of a game, taking power away from the player and putting it into the hands of an RNG system serves to level the playing field and narrow the skill gap. Weapons like the bolt shot put power into the hands of people from the moment they spawn. By giving them a shotgun in their pocket, the kill streaks and loadout system kill the fundamental aspect and avenue for skill expression of Halo. Seeking out weapons on the map. This is something that I know noobs complain about.
Is
They
it
think
something
it's
he
unfair
wants,
when they
though?
get killed by a rocket launcher, even though they had an equal opportunity to.
From my understanding, I thought everyone hated, like, what he's saying right now is what everyone hated, right? Like, I don't, is this what, did people like this? I feel like most people didn't like this. When Halo Infinite went back to, like, how it, like, Halo 3, like, I like Halo Infinite. Like, Halo Infinite is pretty good. Like, I enjoy playing the game. But, like, I don't know. It feels right to me. Like, all this shit that he's talking about seems terrible. Like, what?
Pick it up themselves. There was a ton of other bullshit like perks, instant respawns,
Maybe, no, he said
grenade
bullshit, so maybe he
indicators
doesn't like
that
it.
also serve to artificially boost those who simply aren't very good.
There's another push that we had with Halo 4, which was to make Halo a more accessible multiplayer experience. Historically, Halo's been very hardcore, and it's had a very
What do you mean, like
steep
what?
learning
Like
curve
what the what?
that has turned off a lot of players. So we wanted to help new players find success. We wanted to give them opportunities in modes like Infinity Slayer to earn power weapons that they might never have got a chance to use in multiplayer before.
Halo 4's abandonment of much of the skill and creativity uniquely required in a Halo game naturally saw its population drop off a cliff. 343 had to figure out something to fix things. The next game was Halo 5. With the marketing, they came out swinging with the multiplayer. They hammered home how the game was a return to classic Halo. Even starts were the talk of their marketing. They had a real hard-on for competitive gaming now. Besides the return of even starts, they spoke about how they'd abandoned many of the casual features
I never
introduced
played this
in Halo
game.
4,
I don't think I
such
played
as
this game
loadouts
once.
and perks. It wasn't quite a return to classic Halo though. The new thing for Halo 5 was the advanced mobility. Nobody asked for it, but they had to do something new. What's relevant here is the fact that 343 had an internal pro team. They had professional players, tournament players, consulting them in the development of the game and the sandbox. Now, I think this isn't necessarily for the better. Just because they play a lot doesn't necessarily mean they know how to design a game better. As I said before, their experience doesn't reflect the average players.
What did he say?
As I said before, their experience doesn't reflect
Halo casuals are the lowest IQ community on the planet. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You want an honest take? He's not off. That's fucking true. I have seen some of the dumbest low IQ retards in any game is Halo. I think I've seen probably some of the worst like casual players in Halo. That I don't even think that's a bad take. Like comparatively to other games. Like, oh my god, maybe the like on like the lowest of low, maybe Fortnite, because Fortnite has kids in it. How do I put this? It's true. It's literally true. This is such a true take. What's the next one? Hit me with the next one. Shotguns do not belong in video games. I cannot think of one game/one shotgun that was skillful, but most importantly fun to use. It's weapon put in games for the sole purpose of catering the cowards. A weapon put in. Pro players love to do that sliding bullshit in COD. I hate that shit. I hate it. I mean, I think it's fine. I don't really care. I think it's I am play Overwatch, man. I like fast-paced games. I think fast-paced games are really fun. Like there's like I don't know. I think that era of gaming that you're like that you want to like that is dead. Like it's like games like Battlefield and like Call of Duty, like those games are dead. Like people play the other games now. Like explaining how the fuck it makes any remote sense that you can click slide and you slide 10 fucking meters. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think sliding's fun. I think movement in games is really fun. I don't know. But that's I don't know. I can't relate because I like that stuff, so I don't know.
See so many bad opinions from people who play.
Oh my god, why does he
reflect
go
the average
Oh
players?
fuck.
I see so many bad.
if you still use the Mangler in ranked, I hope you're the bad take guy. It's just a differing opinion.
Bad opinions from people who play for.
Team Slayer needs to be removed from Halo Esports. When we can find an actual good replacement, reply back either agreeing or state your. I feel like Slayer shouldn't be is a weird competitive game mode because it's literally just like TDM. They can't have like a more interesting competitive game mode other than like TDM essentially. That's kind of weird. And wouldn't you just like? I feel like like how it would work is, and I've never watched this. Pro players, some of the biggest whiny bitches in gaming. I guess. I feel like Team Slayer would just play. Your team would get like more kills, and then you just play like super defensively and just be really boring. I feel like that's how, and they would just like play the clock. They always bitch about everything. Well, yeah, that's because they play the game professionally. I'm pretty sure if you played any game for like 12 hours a day, you would be very annoyed at the problems in it. You know, especially when like the problems for you are like really simple. Like I just don't agree with the take that pros don't know the problems in their games when they play them for 12 hours a day. Or a better way of saying it is the problems that affect them, because I feel like a pro has different problems than like some dude who hops on like plays like 4 games with the boys, you know? Like I feel like there's like a different conversation there. Like, I'll give a perfect example, actually. In Fortnite, right, there's this item right now that you throw on the floor and it makes you invisible. And you can uninvisible, like, right in front of someone and kill them. And it's really annoying to play against. But, like, as a casual, that shit is fucking so much fun. You turn invisible, you go up to people, and you kill them. But it feels really fucking bad to play against. And, like, me, as someone who plays the game maybe, like, an hour or 2 hours every once in a while, like, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fun. It's, like, a new item. It's fun. But if I had to play this game for, like, 8 to like 10 hours a day, and I kept dying from people I can't see that shot out of fucking nowhere, I would literally be on Twitter complaining about it every day. I just would. I would be complaining on Twitter every day. So I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty normal thing. I don't feel like it's that crazy. But here, let's see what else he has to say.
For hours a day, highlighting.
Halo should have spent the last 6 years making the best battle royale possible with all the available lore, while using Forge World to create multiple maps from previous Halos as the POIs. Do that and just update Halo 5 competitive settings or tournament arena. Honestly, that's not even a bad take. This isn't even a bad take. He's kind of right. I truly think if Halo was a BR, if Halo became a BR, it would be way more popular than it is today. Let's do this for fun. Let's just do this for fun. Halo 5 was actually kind of pog. Where is Halo Infinite? When fucking Halo Infinite is getting beaten by fucking Football Manager 2022, we have a problem. Where is Halo Infinite? There's more fucking people playing like what is this? Oh, it's an MMO probably. Where is Halo Infinite? I can't find it. I actually can't find Halo Infinite. There's more fucking people playing Red Dead 2. Where is it? Hello? Is it that dead? I had to have gone past it. There's no way it's that low. I had to have passed it. Oh my god, it's not even on the list. It's not even on the list. It's not even on the list. I stopped playing last December. It's a pretty shit game. I don't think it's that bad. Dude, what? Is there... MC is so much better than it. Well, MC also has like every Halo game. It has like every fucking Halo game, so it's kind of 3,500 average players. Man. It's literally just gone down. It went up right here. I don't know what happened in May that made like these people come back, but people came back in May for some reason, and they just been losing players. Update, I think, probably. But like, if it's an update, it should be more than just 1,000 average players. Like, Jesus. Oh my God, that's just look at it. Look at it. Wait, look at it over a year. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh wait, all? This is from December. Yeah. That's just sad. 343 is legit garbage. I thought you said Halo. I thought you said Halo 5 is pretty good. They made Halo 5. They scrapped local split screen and Forge. Took a fucking year to implement. I don't think hot take, this is hot take time. I don't think as many people care about local split screen as like the online as like the people online think like people do. I don't think that many people care about that as much as people like online like, but that's like, I don't know. That's my thing on that. Like games don't, local split screen is like a fucking PS3 thing. They didn't even implement online co-op yet. Yeah, that's a little different. That's a little different. But I think the whole like people complaining about like split screen in like 2022 is like kind of, I think it's just people like they remember like playing like the Halo 3 campaigns like with their friends. Like I feel like some of my fondest memories are playing like the Halo 3 campaign with friends. Honestly, and people just like see that, but like, man, no, not like many like name another game that's fucking local split screen. You don't understand that there are people who don't play always online. Yeah, they don't, but like the thing is like that's not like the mass majority of people, and that's not how game devs see people. All I'm saying is like the fucking like the way that game devs see people, that's not like, fuck, how many years ago was it when Microsoft was gonna make it so you couldn't even turn your Xbox on without an online connection? Like in over time that's just become like a more like normal thing. It's not like I mean it's just, it is what it is, man. I'm just telling, I'm literally just telling you how it is. It doesn't matter like these small subsets of people that don't have internet in the current year. Like everyone has internet, and that's how game devs see it. Like there's no point in wasting time doing that. Not true. All right, well, I guess take it as you can. There, I don't know.
Issues that only really matter for people who play for hours a day. Supporting changes that would diminish the game for the average player. This happens in virtually every game. For example, it's not uncommon to see pros who think either Halo 5 or Halo 2, especially Halo 2, is the best Halo. For those who don't know, Halo 3 is the fan favorite game. It achieved the peak population for both the casual and competitive player base.
Did Halo 2 have
had
Forge
the peak
though?
of Halo sales. By all accounts, it is the example for a good Halo game. For Halo,
did Halo 2 have Forge though? That's really important because I don't remember if it did or not. It didn't. I think for Halo, what made Halo 3 was Forge, if you want to be honest with you. I don't think Halo 3, and this might be a hot take. Yeah, I think Forge is the reason why Halo 3 is so loved by people. Like the amount of like, I don't know. I think Forge was insane
Halo 5,
at the time.
it'd be the advanced mobility and jumps that provided extra opportunities for skill expression that attracted some pros over. But it was pretty far gone from classic Halo. I do want to stress the people who prefer Halo 5 are a minority, but they do exist, and it is typically for the competitive multiplayer. The far more noteworthy group, the pros who prefer Halo 2. If you don't know, Halo 2 is just a less polished Halo 3. Halo 3 is basically a direct upgrade on Halo 2. I think Halo 2 fans are like the competitive players for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Although, I admit I wouldn't exactly know, I don't really play Smash Bros. Outside of parties. Just kidding, I don't go to parties. There is of course the nostalgia for Halo 2. It was an innovative online game at a special time, and I can certainly understand that. I can also understand preferring the maps. Both Halo 2 and 3 have excellent maps. It's a close competition. But the reasons given for preferring Halo 2 to Halo 3 typically boil down to it being easier to shit on new players. For example, button combos. These are skillful combos you could execute to kill people quicker, basically. They were entirely unintentional, they weren't added by the developers. The battle rifle, the weapon pros adore the most, was basically the only useful non-power weapon in Halo 2. They slightly weakened it in 3, slowing its projectile, and many did consider it a downgrade. Don't get me wrong, it was still extremely powerful. It was still the utility weapon. It was just slightly less overpowered. Simply put, the crux of the argument you'll hear from pros is that Halo 3 favored team play, and Halo 2 favored individual performance more. You know, games that allow greater individual performance and hero moments are more fun to watch. More fun to watch must therefore mean more fun to play. That's how the argument goes. There is also a notable aspect of time to kill that factors into this. Lower time to kills allow for greater individual
Like, what this guy is doing is why I hate Halo games. I literally hate vehicles so much in Halo games. Like, if I'm that dude and I die to some fucking kid who's on a fucking AT-AT and he's just going around. Like, that shit's so fucking boring. That is some of the shit that I hate about Halo games. I think, and same thing with Battlefield. Then don't play BTB. Yeah, but those are some of some of the main game modes in the game. Like, there's some other in Battlefield it's like the same way. On a lot of maps they end up having vehicles and like most of the main game modes. It's like that's the game. That's like the main part of the game. Like you can play if you don't want to do vehicles in Battlefield, you just play the smaller game modes. Yeah, but those game modes fucking suck. That's not the point of Battlefield. Like that's not the core game. That's like a sub game.
Some say a wider gap.
The selling point is the vehicles in both games as well. That's why they both suck.
Between average and optimal time to kill is better. This is especially.
Wait, Halo Combat Evolved, perfect TTK, 3 shots, 5 shots. I mean, maybe
actually pertinent for the people who prefer Halo Combat Evolved. I'll get to the whole.
Yeah, there's nothing saying I suck more than some dude in a vehicle that I can't even kill one-shotting me. Based. What? Based.
Time to kill ordeal. But first, I need to understand why devs even do this. I mean, I can understand why developers listen to pros. Esports is huge now. It's a phenomenon. Every developer wants their multiplayer game to be an esport. It gives a perpetual feedback loop of interest. More people hear about the game through pro events. More people play the game. Pro events become bigger due to more players. More people hear about the game through pro events. More people play the game. Pro events become bigger due to more players. More players hear through pro events. So on and so forth. Here's the issue. You can't force a game to be an esport. You can't make it a professionally played game.
True.
There is one key ingredient that every professionally played game has.
Large
popularity.
prize pools.
And I think people
No,
mistake
that's not
the
true.
cause and effect here. Games are popular.
That's just simply not true. If you pump enough money into a game, you'll have pros and people playing it for prize pools. Like that's just simply not true. Pausing Paul, because I don't agree with anything this guy says.
And people want to play them before
I'll
they become
keep
esports.
I
It's
won't go
a
into that point.
prerequisite to being an esport. Look at how many games lend themselves really poorly to competitive gaming in terms of, say, their balance. And yet, they've had tournaments with cash prizes. People tried to make Minecraft into an actual esport. People play Minecraft's awful PvP. There are Roblox minigames that people tried to make into an esport. There have been many Fortnite tournaments, and this stuff gets viewed by millions of people on streams and in videos. Popularity begets competition. Having a pro team consult on the development of Halo 5 is not going to make it more competitively viable. I do want to note that the pro players working on Halo 5 did complain that 343 weren't really taking their feedback into consideration, or at least they'd forced their own opinions on them. 343 was insisting on changes which the pros really didn't agree with. Things like placement of cover or weapons on the map, things like that. I mean, that seems to be 343's motto, honestly. Do it even if no one likes it. So given this, the point of this video isn't to pin the failings of developers onto pro players who consult them and give them feedback. Many poor choices are done against their wishes. However, many poor developer choices are still done with esports in mind, even if the actual competitive players themselves hate those choices. So I think designing for both new players and for pros is a poor way to do things. Bungie
true.
multiplayer lead Max Hoberman released his documentation for Halo 3's online experience, all public on his Twitter earlier this year. One thing I thought was interesting to note was how it builds a profile of the average player. It seems everything was set up around this proverbial average player. The ranking system was designed for the experience of the average player. That's the middle of the bell curve. The average player got a good mix of tough matches, easy matches, and decently challenging matches. The skill-based matchmaking system was set up specifically for this purpose. Now, obviously, pros aren't very fond of modern skill-based matchmaking. You hear streamers constantly baby
Skill-based matching is code in my love for the standard Call of Duty multiplayer. There's no pop-off game. There's no ability to use fun weapons. You have to sweat 100% of the time. They want everyone to have a 1.0 KD and get a participation trophy. So sad. Warzone say to an extent, I understand that. But on the other side of that is you're literally just shitting on kids essentially. I don't know about that. I routinely whip kids in Vanguard. I mean, that's probably the only people playing Vanguard, to be fair. Fuck, who the fuck plays Vanguard? I don't know, man. I feel like, I understand this. Sometimes you just want to, like, the thing is like, people just want to, like, fuck around, and it can be really annoying in, like, games where people are just, like, meta-slaving. But like the thing is, I feel like you kind of need it to an extent, because you can't have like courage playing against people who like just started playing the game. If you just play the game and it's your first time, you have some dude who's just running circles around you, you're gonna be like, well, this sucks. Let's play a different game. Yeah, like that. You're not gonna play a game and you're gonna get fucked on for a whole like 10 minutes. You're gonna be like, oh, this is really fun. Let me do another one. No one does that. That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing people do. So as someone who likes shitting on kids, I understand why they do it. I don't know, man. It's so strange. But yeah, I kind of agree.
Whining and bitching about it everywhere, like complete MLG man-children. First of all, skill-based matchmaking is a misleading term, because it implies the existence of non-skill-based matchmaking. There is no such thing. Ever since matchmaking was invented in Halo 2, the point of it, the whole point, was to match people of similar skill levels. Now you see, when I look at these skill-based matchmaking complaints, they just complain about the system altogether. I don't expect Call of Duty fans to know much about game design, but I don't know of a matchmaking system in a game that doesn't group people based on skill. Maybe Match.com or Tinder, which matches you based on your bank account instead. There is, however, a difference in how modern matchmaking systems are implemented. Going back to those Hoberman docs, Halo 3 used a heavily modified version of the ELO system named True Skill. In Halo 3, the goal wasn't to assign you a skill group as quickly as possible, you had to climb up to your skill bracket. That was the ranking and leveling system, all in one. What this meant is that you'd get more of a diversity of matches. You'd be more likely to end up playing both with and against better and worse players. There was, however, an issue. It was harder for people in higher ranks to find matches. This was because the population had a downward curve for rank distribution, rather than a bell curve. Modern implementations of matchmaking are ultimately designed to fix this. So even though many high-end and pro players hate modern implementations of SBMM, they were, at least in part, designed for those people at the extremities, for the people at the higher ends of play. Designing for the average player seems obvious, and I'm not saying devs don't consider the average player, but I believe priorities can get lost
in Halo 3. I didn't even know Halo 3 had ranked.
In the midst of development. When people are in too deep and there isn't a strong guiding vision, oftentimes the obvious priorities can get obscured. For example, you can become so obsessed with accessibility that you forget to make a remotely challenging or interesting game. For example, making your own protagonist spoil every puzzle within 30 seconds of arriving.
Just need a rib from that thing here now. Just need a rib from that. Just need a rib from. Just need a rib from. Just need a rib. Just need a rib. Just need a rib. Just need a rib. There's a charger herd.
Same with the hyper focus on competitiveness or esports. You end up removing the fun. No randomness. No physics stuff, no getting splattered by witches' cones. This one Halo Infinite update shows me just how out of touch 343 still is. Hampering physics-based interactions for the sake of consistency in competitive modes is just missing the point so hard. Halo is literally about physics-based gameplay. Prepare for a tangent.
Why don't they just leave it in the, like, have a separate rule set for competitive then, and just put like that setting or whatever in competitive, and just leave like the whatever the fuck he's talking about in casual. And that sounds like what did he not say they changed it in the competitive mode? Shouldn't the competitive mode be like as consistent as possible? And like in like you don't want random factors in a competitive mode, because that lowers the skill of the competitive mode, right? That's a little weird. I don't know why you would want that in a... Alright.
While I rant about this stuff. Okay. The reduction of these dynamic, random, or unpredictable features is done for the sake of consistency. Consistency is an important thing in competitive games.
Yes.
If there's one thing that pros hate, it's RNG.
Yes.
Unpredictability.
He's understanding.
Things out of their control. Taking agency from the players and placing it into, say, a random system.
Yes!
Like a random number generator. Things like that do hamper skill expression. It can reduce the oft-quoted skill gap. But here's the thing. There is more to a game than skill. There must be. There must be some hidden element out of the player's control. Some hidden variable. Element X. If your average shooter game were perfectly consistent, it'd be a multiplayer aim trainer. Some degree of variability is a necessity to enable depth, even if it does occasionally feel unfair. Some weapons should be inaccurate. Some weapons should be more powerful than others. Some should be redundant. Some competitive players talk about removing things like weapon spread and reducing time to kill, so there is a more pure skill expression, which naturally must be more fun to watch. Low time to kill, good, right? But, like there's more to fun and depth in games than just skill, there's more to skill and skill expression than just aim and movement in an FPS. I'll go back to the Halo example briefly. Many hardcore players prefer the individual expression and low kill times allowed by Halo 1 and 2 to Halo 3, which it said focuses more on teamwork and reduces the individual emphasis. I've never really heard an argument as to why this is bad, or even not preferable. It's simply personal taste, which is fine, but not every game should be just about pure aim and skill expression. And it's not necessarily better for the average player. As evidenced by the sales and the popularity, it seems to me the game focused on teamwork should be the preferable direction. Basically, what I'm saying is there should be more elements in play than raw movement and aim skill, and I mean ones that will affect the average player. I've seen this push in virtually every multiplayer
I also think one of the reasons why Halo as a series just fucking died out is because the game in general is just, and this is a take, I think they didn't adapt at all to like modern times. They should have made a BR for this game years ago. Like unironically years ago, but they never did. And if they made a BR, you're saying no because you don't think battle royales are good. That's why you're saying no. You're literally saying no right now because you don't like battle royales. But You have to understand, dude. If they made a battle royale for this game, then this game would be as popular as any other game. Like even Call of Duty. No one fucking cares about Vanguard, right? No one cares about the Call of Duty game. That everyone cares about Warzone. No one gives a fuck about fucking Call of Duty. Like no one cares about that. They care about the battle royale in the game. And how exactly would you do a BR in Halo? What do you mean? You have giant maps. You have fucking vehicles already. The vehicle's already in the game. You have the guns are placed on the fucking map automatically. You have a shield system that has been in the game since the fucking Beyond. You have a health system that has been in the game. All the systems that are in BRs are already in Halo. It wouldn't even be hard to do. Some motherfucker probably has done it in Forge already. The vehicles with shields would break the game. Well, obviously, it's not. They're not gonna just copy it from the multiplayer thing. They have to balance it. But what I'm saying is the resources are there. They made big maps. They've made not like huge like battle royale maps, but they've made bigger fucking maps in the game. It wouldn't be that different from playing like a map like Valhalla, for example, and playing like a big team battle on Valhalla. You don't need to add tanks, for example. You can add like the cars and the warthogs and all that shit. You can do that, and you can see how it goes. You balance it out from there. I'm pretty sure if they made a fucking battle royale for this game would shoot up at least like 50,000 players, at least. Because that's what fucking people want these days. They don't want this shit. They don't. Honestly.
Shoot a game. People at the upper echelons of play want a more hardcore, focused, consistent experience where they have more agency. That's a more pure test of skill.
Yes.
I've got the perfect game for you folks who want a hardcore, pure test of skill.
Quick.
It's called Rat's Instagib. One-shot kills, no inaccuracy, pure movement, and pure skill. I don't want to shit on it because it is fun, but it could...
But, dude, that's such a fucking no, but that's not Halo. This game isn't Halo. This game doesn't feel like... I played Rats. Rats doesn't feel like Halo. They want to play a game that feels like fucking Halo. They don't want to play fucking Rats Instagib. Like, this guy's actually starting to piss me off. Like, dude, just because, like, this guy's just a fucking... This guy. I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm on the other, like, I feel like the person that he's talking to and saying is wrong is me. Like, I'm that person. Like, I want a game that has high skill expression and is, like, and it is kind of, like, hard to play. Because that's fun. I don't want, like a game where all these, like, random, like, I don't want a super casual game. The most I play that is, like, Fortnite. But I'm never gonna grind Fortnite because of that. Dude, like, or like take it seriously.
Never really be an esport. Why is that? It allows for awesome plays, for cool movement that allows you to outplay other players, and for a single person to completely dominate, to show amazing feats of skill. Perhaps it's because people want more than just wanking about how good you are at clicking. And I want to say the necessity of randomness and unpredictability doesn't just exist in first-person shooters. In Age of Empires 2, the longest running, still living, RTS, each match is based around reacting to random spawns. You need to find all the materials around your base as quickly as possible. Imagine if the gold and the boars spawned in the same spot every time. The game would be a lot less interesting. And obviously, at this point in the video, I'm aware that no pros complain about this. Like I said, I went on a bit of a tangent. I just feel like I had to go on that tangent about consistency and unpredictability in games. I had to cover it at some point. Basically speaking, games need to have some inconsistency and some imbalance. Cutting that stuff just for the sake of competitive play is a misstep. I also need to mention that, obviously, the game should still be largely consistent. You don't want unpredictability, imbalance, and inconsistency to dominate your game, lest it devolve into gambling. There is obviously a balance to be had. Reticle Bloom in Halo Reach was terrible and brought in far too much unpredictability into the average shooting engagement. It's easy to see these fuck-ups and try to overcorrect. I did bring up Age of Empires 2 for a moment there, an RTS. It's relevant because I was actually inspired by another video I saw on real-time strategies, why the next RTS game will fail. I wanted to share the video because unless you're an RTS fan, you probably didn't watch it, but you should, because it seems like almost every point he brought up applies to first-person shooters as well. I will say I even brought this up in a comment. For example, the devs listening to a small sample size of pro players and focusing on multiplayer, especially competitive 1v1s. In the video, he showed that the majority of RTS players in his sample size actually favor campaigns. Likewise, about a third of Halo players just play campaign. Another third play campaign and multiplayer. The final third is people who play just one mode, that is, Forge, custom games, big team battle. Competitive players only make up a fraction of that third. If you watched the marketing for Halo 5, you'd get the idea that competitive players are 95% of the player base. There was an old piece of common knowledge that Halo was played only for the multiplayer, that's what people got Halo for. But that just wasn't true at all. It's the same with games like Call of Duty. People actually do play those campaigns, and people are actually disappointed when they suck or when they remove them. They are a notable amount of the player base. Another point from that video was the removal of spectacle, basically cool shit. Broken shit. Again, this crosses over perfectly. Think about that whole consistency / unpredictability spiel I just went on.
But Halo's always had that. I feel like Halo's always had like the rocket launchers and like the energy swords and shit like that. Again, like I feel like it's not that hard. You just split them into 2 game modes. So in the competitive mode, they don't have that shit, and in the casual modes, like the normal modes, they do have that shit. From my understanding, even, and you played Halo 3 ranked, so you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. In Halo 3 ranked, did they have that? Did they have a lot of those weapons too in Halo 3 ranked, or was it mainly the mainly just like the battle rifle and like the AR and like the pistol and the sniper and stuff like that? Did they have like they might have had the rocket launcher too, maybe, but it had like less. They must have balanced it differently. It had a different rule set probably, right? Because I don't know, I don't think this is like a complicated issue. You had original loadouts with AR and pistol and had to pick up new weapons. Yeah, I don't know, man. That seems, I don't know. Seems about right. It's fucking weird.
Remove fun things for the sake of balance. Physics interactions, getting splattered by cones. Besides that, there was the section on user-generated content, dev tools, and devs neglecting custom games. I just gotta say, 343 thought Forge was so unimportant that they pushed it back 9 months after launch. And even then, it's only going to be coming out in beta. It seems like a lot of these issues are all systemic and Microsoft-wide at the very least. Just in the last year, it's affected Halo Infinite and Age of Empires 4. So how do we solve this issue? I'll list a few of my ideas how. For one, do not focus strongly on the competitive experience. Do not make their experience central to your design. Do not put them front and center. On the contrary, do not focus strongly on the new player experience. It's of course a consideration, but shouldn't dominate the design. Place your main attention on the average player, people who log in regularly, but not for hours a day. Try to make it so the game is most enjoyable for those people. Allow some degree of unpredictability, especially if it's cool, if it has some spectacle. Adhere to the rule of cool, please. Within reason, of course. It shouldn't be complete chaos. Allow some...
They honestly just seem to have an equal effort on social media and competitive playlists. Yeah, but that's just, I feel like it's hard. That's it. Like, that's really hard. It's really hard to fucking make like a game where they focus on like both things. Cause like, what are they gonna do? Have 2 different balance teams? Where it's like 2 completely different games? Cause then you have another issue where you have 2 games that they're not even the same thing. So let's say, for example, I'm a casual player. And I'm like, oh man, I really want to try ranked, right? And then you go into ranked, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? Like everything's like completely different. It's a paradigm shift that's really bad. Destiny has 2 different values for PvP and PvE. Yeah, but that's a little bit different. I feel like that's different because one you're shooting AI, one you're shooting people. Like I'm saying like they balance them separately. Yeah, but it's different because it's different because one is AI and one isn't. Oh, like what I'm saying is I don't even know how to put that in Destiny 2 terms. But imagine if there was 2 playlists, one for competitive and one for non-competitive, and they had different values in them for like weapons and like and stuff. That would be weird, right? You don't think that would be weird? Especially if like one day you were like, "Oh man, I want to try out like competitive." And then like a gun that you've been using this whole time that like one shots on headshots takes like 3 shots to headshot, and you play and you're just like, this is fucking weird. Know what I mean? I don't know. Like I just think I think it would be jarring. It would be very strange. So I don't fuck I don't know, man.
More variability in skill for matchmaking. Do not make the skill groupings so tight that they feel suffocating. Please add tools for creating custom content. You'd have to be a complete idiot to look at Minecraft, Roblox, Skyrim, and Gmod and think that it's not worthwhile. These are, of course, just my suggestions. It's not like you should never listen to pros, or never listen to the noobs. The best advice would be to allow for variation. Provide a range of game modes, ways to play. Design for the omnivores, the people who play a range of different activities. That's how Destiny is designed, to get you to play multiple different activities. And it has one of the most dedicated fan bases out there, who would eat up literally anything Bungie produces. So really, you can listen to the pros, sometimes, but just don't let them have too much influence, lest you should lose your way. Thank you so very much for watching. I ask you to subscribe.
I think it's interesting that he chose Halo to have this argument, because Halo's like a game that I don't. Halo is a game that I don't think most people don't actually know what they want, so listening to the community doesn't work most of the time. Devs should focus on their original vision and only take the community opinion as suggestions. This will kill a game. Like, this can kill a game. I don't know. I just... The competitor is perfect. A competitive eater might want a chef. Like, fuck, man. Like... I've played so many games that were killed by devs that, like, do this, that it's like, ugh. I can't. I just fundamentally disagree. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think you need a good middle ground. I mean, look, man. Developers should simply focus on making fun games with a lot of content. If players want to compete, let them do it. It's their business. Competition should be part of the game, not the whole game. Listen to some communities also keeping the original vision. Yeah, maybe. Somewhat reminiscent of one of my biggest pet peeves in a game I used to play, Star Wars. That's Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. They would consistently nerf abilities that were critically useful in PvE in order to balance SWTOR. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while, man. I used to play that. As someone who hated PvP with a passion and wasn't much good at it, it frustrated me that the developers were focusing on balancing around a specific branch of their player base that was out of touch with the rest of us. Yeah, but there's 2 sides to this coin. Yet there's 2 sides of this coin, right? Even what this guy is saying, he's like, oh man, it frustrated me to the developers were focused on balancing around a specific branch of their player base that was out of touch with the rest of us. This sentence right here is the same thing that competitive player is probably saying. It's the same fucking thing. They're 2 sides of the same coin. Like, I feel like people just hate competitive players because they're boring, they're whiny little bitches. They fucking want everything to be the same, unpredictable, and I get it. I get it. You want your games to be like fun and weird, but fuck that. Fuck you. Damn right. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Even a the pros were supposed to be good at the game, not change the game so they can't. This is such a. I can't read comments. I can't read comments. I can't read comments. I can't read comments. Can't read comments. Can't read comments. I can't read comments. This is pissing me off. I'm getting mad. I'm getting fucking mad. Ugh, that's such a dumb fucking comment. He's so fucking stupid.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm doing homework.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Do you think developers should listen to pros when developing a game?
No.
Why?
Because then no one will play the game.
I just watched this like video about how like they shouldn't listen to pros when developing a game.
Then no one will play the game.
I don't
That's how
think
it works. That's true. Of course it's true. Well, that's why Overwatch is dead.
Oh. Are you busy right now?
Yeah, I'm doing homework.
Alright. Well.
Why?
Nah.
Don't you have homework you gotta do?
Yeah, but like...
I have to finish a bunch of stuff that I've been procrastinating.
Alright. I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Sag. Well, that sucks. He's busy. I've like heard of this game. Is this like a Isn't this like a really old fucking game? Isn't this like a super old game? It's Skyrim. This is literally a Skyrim. Dude, is it just me or like these days I feel like nothing is like original anymore. Everything is like derivative of like something else or like a remaster or like a this is based on this. Like, it almost feels like original ideas are just like fucking like gone. Or maybe we've like been alive so long and like media as like a machine has been around so long now that like mostly everything that could have been done and like is like has already been done. Like the whole like you know the meme where it's like Simpsons did it? Kind of like that. Where it's like people love remasters though. So, yeah. What am I supposed to be looking at here?
Come on, let's head back. This is too dangerous.
And go back to that piss hole of a camp. No way, man. Not until we find that stack.
Corner! Oh, no, no, no! Help!
Run! Run! What is he doing? Run! So what is this game? Before we can trust you, you'll need to continue. Like, what is this game? Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? What's this?
Ah, shit.
Dude, the walk is very Chad-like. That is a very powerful walk. It's a very fucking strong walk, I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to check something actually. I just remember something. I wonder what they're doing for shit camp right now. Isn't shit camp going on right now? I must be strong. I must be strong. I must be strong. I really must be. Who's streaming shit camp right now? Dude, it's so dead because like XQC is not there. Like it's actually insane. It's actually insane that like XQC and Soda are like, oh dude, we're not going, and then like it's so dead.
Lucky I didn't say the range is hot.
Hey, yeah, Hassan, you stepped too far into the dirt. That was the dead arrow. Picking up dead arrows makes dead streamers. Be careful.
Well, I mean, I didn't even.
Never dry fire, never double wrap, never touch a dead arrow.
Yep.
We got ice box.
It was like this. I didn't draw.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's that?
Suck them down quick before they melt. You will.
You got 6 seconds.
Oh.
Wait, what was that? Where'd that go?
I'm so upset.
All right, who's going first?
I need to add that. I need to add that. Where was that? These? Okay. We got another one. Okay. Perfect. Why are there so many? Why are there so many fucking... Why are there so many of these? Nah. I think, holy shit, maybe this one's even better. Lemon said he changed his mind. They should balance it on pro. This is better. This is so much better. Wait. Jesus fucking. Okay, which one of these is the best? Which one of these is the best? Is it what do you think? This one? This one? This one? Or this one? The Vebe one? I don't know, man. This one actually is so fucking good, honestly. This one's low-key good, I'm not gonna lie. This one's actually good. Not gonna lie. I wish you can choose, but I don't think you can have more than one of the same emo with the same Wait, it conflicts with which one? Oh, I can rename it. Rename Insomnia Fierce emotes. They boob. Easy! I have both now. Okay, there you go. That works. Damn, I didn't know 7TV let you do that. Wait, let me try this out. Let me try this out. Oh! It works! Vayboob works, but these doesn't. Wait. Why doesn't it? At least for me it did. Holy shit! This is an ad. Need more feed emotes. Jesus Christ. No cringe. Wait. This I have this one added. Let me re-add it. So it should be called. It's gonna be called It should be just be called these. Apparently the same guy. I think this guy makes based emotes. What's it? Where do I find his name? Oh, right here. How do I go to his emotes? Oh, view full profile. I like these. I like some of these. Some of these look good. I like this one. What else do we have on here? Does he have any more like Coomer ones? I like Coomer. I like Coomer ones. Heads up. This emote is not publicly listed. It can be. Can I see it? How do I see it? Heads up. How do I see it though? I want to see it. I guess I have to add it. Show emote. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see. What else do we have here? Which one is this one? Jesus! This is what I do in my spare time, by the way. Sometimes I just go on 7TV. And I just like... Fucking hell, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Jump HD. What is Jump HD? What is this one? Yes. Yes. Alright, what else do we have in here? Do. One of the worst about a lot of these Coomer emotes is though, you end up like people just end up typing in chat, and they'll be typing like shit that's like they'll end up typing shit that's like should be normal, and then it ends up like not being normal. Let's see. Funny yellow cat. Flexible yellow cat. Jesus. Let's see. Apex time? Which one is Apex time? Oh wait, no, I already have Dies of Cringe. I already have a Dies of Cringe. Alright. I think that's everything I need. Alright, back to YouTube. Back to YouTube, I'm sorry. Back to content. I forgot I was streaming for a second there, I'll be honest with you. I literally forgot. I actually forgot I was streaming. Witchfire. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide customization. Wowzers. There was way too much cooming going on. Brother, you have no idea. I was watching this fucking hot tub streamer last night, and I was watching them, and I actually realized that it wasn't even a real person. It was just some dude. He was literally just replaying someone's stream. and I watched it for so fucking long that it unironically switched into like another person like midstream. They had like 300 viewers. And they lasted that long, man. 10 unlocks you get for doing the right thing. You always get unlocks for doing the right thing. What else do we got in here? With only one hand? No. Not with only one hand. Because I have a laptop. I have 2 hands. Fuck you. Oh, this is gonna go hard. Well, I'm officially in Dr. Lavesley fucking... Alright. Oh, fucking hell.
Motherfucker didn't even move. Did you see that? He tried to act so badass and cool. He's in my bike lane. Didn't even move, dude. Didn't even move. Oh, wait, I'm in the walking lane. Oh, shit.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah, it's a big one!
What do you get?
It's a big one!
Продукты, но непонятно, типа, здесь всякое разное, он еще такой тяжелый, как будто здесь не только продукты. Здесь как будто...
What is that?
Кузя лампа, рускар. Fuck me.
Молока не хватает, надо молока найти.
No.
Они испортились, может быть?
No.
On Wednesday, the 7th of September,
They have stronger accents?
Home are running a recruitment day.
The clock.
Like here?
Exactly what we does play the music.
Sounds like Poke.
24/7. Well, it's approaching 5:30, so the phone lines are now closed.
They said, Poke, you were a little too high in this video. I'm like, no. No, I was not. Oh no, hold on.
When you first met me, I didn't know what to say.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Poke here. We're gonna be playing Apex Legends Season 5.
I've been searching for what's missing, but the answer remains hidden and still far left to go.
What am I looking at here? What is this? Like, who is this? What am I looking at here?
To find a reason, but only time will tell the difference. So I'll be on.
What she eat? What she eat?
Watch this. After this, I'll watch some of it if
Oh,
it's
is
good.
it cigarette? Oh, okay, something different at least, I thought. Oh, and then, it's not like I remember her.
Please, can you do the marketer thing? What marker thing? Seriously, am I just a bunch of bundle of jokes and sounds? You mean that? You mean that? It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's
I don't care
impressive.
how lit he is. Can anybody guess why? That they wouldn't run behind
Why?
Kai Cenat to put him on the front page or acknowledge him or anything like that?
Why?
It's bad marketing. When you go in the stream, the N-word is said 1 million freaking times.
Okay, nigga. Nigga. I'm a 100% nigga. What the fuck?
how could low tier God, the guy who literally got popular off the kill yourself meme, he came to relevance again because he had a meme of him saying kill yourself now, you are worthless. That is how he became popular again. And he is telling other people that they can't. That is insane to me that he would do that. Dude, he's so smart. He's so fucking smart.
Came in my fucking chat. It was just like Sunny Student. Hello, Tyler One. You should do a stream with Night Blue, Tfue, Kala, Tim Tebow, and T1 Faker from the Team T1. Money can go to back to school supply in school, like backpack, pencil, coloring book, and granola bar. Hello, Tyler One. How about stream with Tim T? Hello, Tyler One. How about stream with Tim Tebow for back to school money for supplies for kids?
For the beautiful fart.
Oh no. No. That's dinner for a homeless person now.
I'm guessing. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm good. That was very lucky, eh?
Why? 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 Why are you doing that? But why? Oh. Why? Is that my audio?
Experience, isn't it?
Oh, shut the fuck up! We're missing the game. I guess it's not much to miss, to be fair.
Wait, Hassan Gaming?
What?
Why is Hassan Gaming?
Yo, plant, dummy. Hey, plant.
Enemy spotted A.
Plant. Plant. Plant.
Oh,
I have it.
Wait, I have to send this to somebody. This is so funny, man. This is so fucking funny. Alright.
What? Yo, plant.
Enemy spotted A.
Plant.
Oh,
Plant.
fuck, that's so
Plant.
funny.
Beware of birds, as in birds will attack us. Is that a dog? Is that
What is
a dog?
Oh, it's a turtle.
Oh, it's a turtle!
Oh.
It's a turtle!
What's it doing out there? Why is it there? Why is there just
Why
a
is he
turtle
walking
there?
a turtle?
Oh, he's walking.
Yeah, he's actually walking with him.
I've seen that guy before.
I think I have an actual problem. Like, what is this called? Look at my room. You know how I cleaned it like a few days ago on stream? Well, look at it now!
Dude, I have that
know,
same
it's
problem.
really bad.
I cleaned my room and it got dirty
I
in
know the
like
reason why it looks so
a couple
bad.
days. Yeah. And like the same way. I'm literally. Why do they have that colored triangle shit? I'm like literally the same way. Look at this shit. Look this way. Let me turn my light on. Watch video? Suck my balls. I'm not done watching my video. Look at this shit. Like how bad this shit is. So like there's literally like shit like fucking everywhere. I actually cleaned up the little area right here with all like my consoles and stuff. But dude, that's the clusterfuck over there. There all my shit gets thrown into that corner right there. Dude, it's so fucking bad. Maybe I don't want to watch your video. Maybe I don't want to watch your video. Ever thought about that? Maybe I just don't want to watch your video.
Still clean. Look.
I want to watch Top Keck
Look
for
at all this,
20
desk
hours.
space right here.
Because it has hot women in it.
Are you resting?
You want to have hot women in your videos.
Is it back now? Okay, so let's not try to do that anymore.
There's been people who've been alleging that I actually don't play the game. Like seriously. They seriously think I don't even own it. I don't have the game. Okay, you're gonna feel so stupid because I have it right here, dumbass.
Actually scary. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Oh. Wait, they're just there in the wild?
Can go stairs? No way.
They're just there?
Go stairs.
What do you do? Oh, there's another one! What do you do?
Oh my god.
Are they fucking? What are they doing? Now there's two of them, exactly. They're fighting. Why are they doing that? Aww. Daisy started barking because of that dog barking. Aww.
Beautiful babies. Such a little cutie.
No.
Oh no. Oh my god.
What brings people closer than round 278?
How do you even tell what's
Some
going
people
on?
go insane from isolation. Like Tom Hanks when he was on that island and had that volleyball friend. But no. I go insane from playing monkey game on the computer screen.
What the fuck was that? Hello? Did he just shit himself? Huh? What is this video that you submit?
Hey people, Seth here. Today, I'll be covering a very niche, very infamous, and very autistic game that everyone's asked me to cover since day one. A game where you and many other real, living people with questionable social intelligence roleplay together on the worst space station in the universe, where aliens, shapeshifters, and traitors working for rival corporations are the least of your concern, where the greatest threat to your own existence are your own crew members. Hungry? Come to the station canteen, where the food is definitely poisoned. Injured? Head on down to medical, where half a medication has been relabeled as happy pills. Discouraged? You can try taking a painkiller instead. But it wasn't a painkiller, it was LSD. Having a bad trip? Don't worry, there's a security officer nearby to help, but he can't respond because he was murdered and replaced by a genetically modified monkey wearing his uniform. Hallucinating? Keep calm and
What is
focus
this
on what's
game?
real. Unfortunately for you, the supermassive black hole expanding towards you is not a hallucination. It
Is this on Steam? A community of multiplayer round-based role-playing game where players assume the role of a crew member on a space station. Interesting. Interesting.
It is, in fact, very real.
The emergency shuttle has been called.
Welcome to Space Station
game
13.
looks like something out of, like,
Space Station 13 has a
2000,
very
like-
simple premise. Everyone has a job. Your objective? Do your best to delay the station's inevitable destruction, either at the hands of antagonists or at the hands of your own incompetent crew. Normally, I give a final score for a game at the end of a video. Not this time. Space Station 13, 10 out of 10, amazing, spectacular. Don't play it. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, Space Station 13 is a fantastic game, but I genuinely don't recommend you play it. Why? Because the engine it's running on is probably older than you, because the interface is a convoluted mess, and only usable because me and every other autistic chimpanzee who plays this game has committed the hotkeys to muscle memory because of the insane time investment and commitment required for you to learn a single role, and because, to be perfectly honest, the servers can't handle all of you. At best, we can handle, like, 30 extra players before you grind the servers to a halt. For all these reasons, Space Station 13 always was and always will be a niche title, and maybe that's for the best. But I can offer you something else. I've already killed your hopes and dreams of playing the game, so instead, let me share some stories of my wonderful experience with Space Station 13. These stories span several years and several different servers, the names of which will forever stay anonymous because I respect their privacy, and because I've received threats from some of the more colorful servers to not mention them by name, or else. What's gonna happen if I don't comply? Are they gonna hire a Bitcoin assassin to run me over with his mobility scooter? Is he gonna stab me with his insulin pen? I don't know, but between you and me, I hate having cum delivered to my mailbox and would prefer to keep it that way. Anyway, I remember the first time playing Space Station very vividly. My friends told me to download it and hop on some shitty server. It had furries and erotic roleplay. More on that later. I enter the round as an assistant, my job to give assistance and to get my hands burnt off trying to hack into places I don't have access to. As I'm screwing around with airlock wires, my friend comes running down the hallway, dragging someone's unconscious body. Frantically, he tells me, "Seth, quick, can you open this door?" Sensing the urgency in his voice, I do. He throws the body inside and sprints away. The airlock closes. 3 seconds later, something explodes. What the fuck was that? I ask. Oh yeah, I fed him potassium and water pills. It takes a while to metabolize. My friend had just murdered a man in cold blood by turning his body into a living, ticking potassium bomb. As soon as the man's digestive juices cracked through the potassium tablet, it reacted violently with the water in his stomach and exploded, killing him from inside out. After such a horrific display of homicide, I realized, hey, this game's pretty good. Fast forward a few weeks and I'm learning roles, calling shots, and ignoring every single rule of a server. I also ignored every single rule of medicine. I was a surgeon, top of my class, destined to go where no licensed professional ever has. Also, my friend's girlfriend started playing with us. To put it bluntly, she wasn't very good, but she was very interested in progressing the medical field in any way possible. Cargo had just delivered us some complimentary pizza, as thanks for patching up their boys after they got a little too intimate with a xenomorphs on mining station. Brilliance flashed before my eyes. My pupils widened. I started physically sweating, because she said the words I've always dreamt of hearing. Please, turn me into a pizza. And so, I got to work. Nurse, get me my scalpel, tweezers, protractor, bone gel, and the rest of the unfinished pizza. One horrified clown watched in the operating theater as I cleanly hacked off and cauterized her hands and feet. I opened the pizza box and began attaching her new cheesy limbs. Help! Sec to surgery, the clown blurted out. He's turning her into a Papa John's. The head of medical stormed in with a host of security officers to detain me, but they were too late. Her hands and feet had already been replaced. Surprisingly, she could walk just fine on a pair of pizza feet, but her lack of opposable pizza thumbs meant that she couldn't really hold anything, let alone pick them up in the first place. However, her pizza hands did make for a convenient and portable source of nutrition. Despite her numerous protests that she she consented to the surgery, the head of medical demoted me on the spot and banned me from ever practicing medicine, claiming that you can't consent to being a pizza. I was thrown in jail for the rest of a round. Clearly, there was no appreciation for the arts on this station. So, many rounds later, me and my friends found a new purpose, cleaning up the server, one erotic, furry roleplay at a time. Using telecommunications and meta-communications, I expertly pinpointed areas of high homosexual intent, namely the dorm rooms and the showers. As two Khajiit-looking catmen meet privately with one another, they will, inevitably, start writing words such as, "Ooh, Mayak has a barbed prickly surprise for you, my friend," and, yes, knot me with your thick Tajaran trunk. This is completely unacceptable. Once an act of high homosexual intent is in motion, several of our men would mobilize. As they groan, moan, and spit out hairballs on each other, a security officer would barge in, flashbang the feline fornicators, and tag team baton them into submission before another officer handcuffs them to the bed. On the other side of a contaminated dorm room, our team's atmospheric technician sets explosive C4 charges against the station glass. Quickly, we evacuate the biohazard exclusion zone and seal the airlocks. Romeo and Juliet barely have enough time to recover from the flashbang before the charges detonate, depressurizing the room and sucking their bodies out into the black vacuum of space. Another job well done. Many explosive decompressions later, erotic roleplay was considered a real occupational hazard. The Tajaran Catboys got creative, started doing group sessions instead, but these were quickly crushed by my friend playing the best roboticist I've ever seen in my life. The airlock doors to their sodomy chamber were welded shut to prevent interruptions, so he drilled right through them with a gigantic combat mech. The air inside was heavy with a sickly sweet smell of wet fur balls and toxoplasmosis. The furries didn't even have time to react before he started unloading shell after shell of flashbang grenades, and thus we all got banned. We paid the price. But to see half the server get flashbanged unconscious for 10 minutes straight, priceless. The server didn't last long anyway. The admin's mom shut it down as soon as she saw the electricity bill, so me and my friends went on to enrich other servers. I even got good at being a chemist. In other words, I always stole the syringe gun at the start of a round and filled it with lethal doses of chloral hydrate, for my own protection, of course. I also gave whatever chemical anyone requested, which gives me some moral ambiguity and 2 degrees of separation from any pranks or murders that took place as a result of said chemicals.
Looks awesome.
If a clown asks for space lube, he's gonna get space lube. One time, a clown managed to lube the entire hallway outside of medical, all the way to departures. Now, departures is usually the place where the escape shuttle docks to get us out of our quickly burning heap of a station. However, if there's no call for a shuttle, departures is completely empty, besides the airlock, which the clown had hacked open. Several people came running through medical, slipped on the space lube, and accelerated themselves face first into the infinite vacuum of space. Security figured out it was the clown, and in true security fashion, also slipped on the space lube. With most of the crew floating around dead in space, the station had to be evacuated. He was later banned from playing clown ever again. Several rounds later, I finally spawned as a traitor.
Mission specifications decrypted. Welcome to the Syndicate.
And I had no idea what I was doing, but I wanted my first time to be special. Conveniently, an assistant comes in, bleeding all over, because he was probably trying to break into the armory without insulated gloves. His character sprite had maximum melanin and an afro. His roleplay friendly name was Madick, an idiot, but a useful idiot. There were no medical staff on hand except me, so I said, "Hey, I know a little bit of surgery, let me fix you up." I put him under general anesthetic and took out my Syndicate PDA. With this, I can discreetly teleport a few traitor items into my inventory to help me achieve my objective, which in this case was murdering the head of security. I ordered 2 sets of voice-activated explosives, which trigger upon hearing the recorded code phrase. I set this to the word most likely to be spoken by this mentally retarded human being. Can you guess what that is? I surgically opened his ass and inserted the first of the explosives. Then I lodged the second one neatly inside his chest cavity. Closing them up, I took off the anesthetic and began to put my plan in action. I would arm this simple-minded moron with illegal weaponry, with the hopes that security would detain him on possession charges. I gave him all the LSD, all the chloral hydrate syringes, and an entire spray bottle of space lube. I had expertly equipped him to be the ultimate griefing machine. Proud of my work, I gave him a hug and set him loose on the world. But just before he left medical, he turned around and said, "Thanks, nigger." And we both exploded. My other times playing antagonist went about just as well. Once I started as the leader of a cult. Our objective was to seize control of the station and sacrifice our mortal bodies to summon a physical manifestation of our dark god. However, I wasn't very good at it, and neither were my servants. We found a nice, quiet, and most importantly, abandoned bar near the north end of the station, which we began redecorating with our own blood. You see, cultists need to learn a set of ancient words that's randomly generated every round. If you arrange them in the right order, you can perform different spells and rituals to advance your goals. We didn't get far, because the most dangerous thing to an incompetent cult is a single crew member doing their job. The fucking janitor found us. We tried to negotiate, convince him that it's actually crayon and not blood all over the floor, but that didn't work, so we tried to murder him instead. That didn't work either. He used his mop to slip us with soapy water and ran off to call security. As you can see, I'm not very proficient at being a traitor. More often, I find myself being abused by traitors. Some of the worst offenders in this regard are definitely wizards, since wizards have a bad tendency to sexually abuse me as well. Not too long ago, me and my friends played a round that was already in progress. As soon as we entered, we realized something was very wrong. An announcement played on the radio. Penis Inspection Day is in effect. All crew members must report to Doc Johnson for their mandatory penis inspection. Doc Johnson was, very clearly, a wizard. I knew what was coming, and yet I resigned myself to fate and went to medical reception. Doc Johnson was overjoyed to have new patients. He led me to a private room, asked me if I'm circumcised, and told me that I passed the inspection with flying colors. What a surprise, I thought. He's not actually gonna grief me. But I was wrong. As I turned away to leave, he blew off my ass magically. Hey, it's wizardry. I ain't gotta explain shit. Anyway, Doc Johnson is a terrible doctor. He let—
Knock on my door. Yeah. Yeah.
That blanket that I gave you?
Yeah, it's in the pillow.
You used
In
it?
the front. Yeah.
Okay, now watch.
Hey, give me one sec. All right.
left me bleeding on the floor as he took my ass cheeks and used them as a hat. Highly unprofessional, would not recommend. A round of Space Station 13 can be very intense. At other times, it can be very slow-paced and almost relaxing. If you're not a traitor and you don't have anything urgent to handle, you can always just roleplay and get comfy in a bar, while the piano plays anime songs and the jukebox plays whatever deep-fried ASMR bullshit people keep putting on. It's a very wholesome experience, and it helps you get emotionally invested with the other members of your crew, which are often nice people. However, security is often staffed by egotistical megalomaniacs acting out their most depraved power fantasies. They are often not nice people. As a result of their inherent propensity to be insane sociopaths, the rest of the crew will often rebel against their tyranny. In one such case, Cargo had declared independence. Security refused to recognize the independent station state of Cargonia, so they tried to barge their way in and arrest everyone involved, including me, but security was unprepared for the trap we had in store. One officer rushed into cargo bay and slipped on a banana peel straight into the conveyor belt waiting for him. He tried repeatedly to get back up, only to be tripped again by an ocean of banana peels on the conveyor belt, which looped around in a circle. Surrounding that circle was another circle, composed entirely of vending machines. The officer was also being brutally assaulted by several hundred cans of soda. The vending machines were hacked, and as a result, they would continuously fire drinks at whoever is in the area. Each officer that slipped into the banana belt got smashed unconscious by a relentless stream of Discount Dan soda. Trademark, all rights reserved. After extensive head trauma by our soda turrets, security reluctantly accepted Cargonia's independence and their right to bear arms. If there's one department that has more revolutions than Cargo, it would have to be science, and it's easy to understand why. We spend our lives researching away for the good of the station, which does of course carry its own share of risks and hazards. Sometimes accidents happen. Sooner or later, some bored and mentally challenged assistant will try and put a bag of holding into another bag of holding, and security can't always comprehend that we're not directly responsible for the resulting black hole eating through the kitchen. This lack of appreciation for the scientific profession usually ends with arrest warrants for the whole department, which is usually answered back with the words, "I'd like to see you try." But when we're not having a nuclear arms race with security, R&D is actually quite a chill department. I also made a great discovery last time I played there. Me and another scientist were messing around with blueprints and eventually made ourselves a pneumatic cannon. Normally, these are used to launch whatever items you have inside. What we didn't know was that it could launch food as well. I loaded a lasagna, aimed for the mouth, and fired it at my fellow researcher. The lasagna disappeared. What the hell? That's amazing, he said. We just realized what happened. I had just managed to remotely force feed my fellow man. But what do we do with this forbidden knowledge? Nothing good, that's for sure. My comrade got to work asking chemistry for hallucinogenic drugs. They said no. So we built our own chemistry dispensers, filled up the beakers with happy juice, and ran straight to the kitchen. We injected all the donuts and hot pockets we could find with as much LSD and mindbreaker toxin as they could hold. Then we loaded them into our food delivery system and started firing off at everyone in the hallways. The food was instantly delivered. The crew was instantly satisfied. Several people, including security officers, managed to see the two small lines of text indicating that they've just been fed something. They thought it was extremely clever and said they didn't know the pneumatic cannon could do that. Since it was just a bit of harmless fun, we got off scot-free. Minutes later, the hallucination started. Crew members started screaming on the radio. Some were puking, shaking, or convulsing on the ground. Medical couldn't keep up with the bodies. They piled on too quick, and most of the doctors were too busy fighting off non-existent entities to do anything about it. The chemist, who originally refused to give us LSD, was arrested by security on suspicion of intentional food poisoning. It was complete pandemonium, and I think it illustrates perfectly the chaos that is Space Station 13. That's all I have for you today, folks. There is, of course, more stories to tell, but we'd literally be here for hours. Space Station 13, a marvelous, unique, and incredibly shitty game. 10 out of 10, don't play it, because if you do, they're gonna blame it on me, and I hate having cum in my mailbox. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. On
Nice. Good video. The fuck else is he
Other
talking
news,
about?
I started a Subscribestar account, so if you'd like to invest and don't want to give your money to Patreon, now you can. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all... Hey people.
What does the guy review, like, old-ass games? It seems like.
This Space Warlord organ trading game, I saw Jerma play it. It's funny. I'll give him a sub. Seems like a nice guy. Oh, man.
Let's see, what do we got here? Is Q from QAnon dead to search? That might be a good video. I wanted to see this, but I don't want to watch. I'm gonna eat like really soon. What is this one, man? It's so stupid, man. It's actually so fucking stupid, bro.
People were asking how I made this gaming glove, so let me show you. First, get your equipment. You don't need that much,
Please
only
give
a
me the
soldering iron,
next
solder,
one.
flux
Please.
wrench, hot glue gun,
Give me the
scissors, a
other
saw,
one.
wire.
Give me the other one.
Baggy pants. Listen, man, no way in the.
Y'all mind if I rap on this LMAO?
No shot.
Y'all mind if
It's so good. Dude. No, it's not.
Niggas were trying to talk to me about an album.
I bought that bitch a Benz. I bought that bitch a Benz cause.
I want a dog, man. I really want a dog, honestly. I'd be really happy about a
Look
dog.
at how pretty it is. You're breaking up with me? Are you serious right now? Look at how...
I'm literally ending my life right this moment. Never mind. I feel better.
Alright, dude. You know what? I'm gonna go make food. I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm hungry. Alright. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Video game time tomorrow. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe. Coming back later? Maybe. Short stream? Has it been a short stream? Has it been like 3 hours? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I won't. If I am, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. I go now.